told me I'd be fine.
Who told you you'd be fine?
Is there such thing as miracles? Do angels really exist? Almost every religion has their own accounts of miracles, divine events that seem to transcribe the natural law. Despite scientific progress, there are still many miraculous phenomena that haven't been explained. Miracles in Scripture are acts of God that not only proclaim His sovereign power over creation, but also His commitment to the good of His people. Contrary to belief of some, miracles are happening every day, and a number of them were captured on camera. Here are 7 of the most miraculous moments caught on camera. Baby survived the impossible with the help of a mysterious voice. Tiny Lily Groesbeck was trapped in the car for 14 hours after an accident that killed her mother, Jennifer, in Utah. But when local officers arrived, they heard an adult voice asking for help before discovering the unconscious 18-month-old baby strapped in the back seat. It is unintelligible on the footage, but appears to be a plea for help as Officer Jared Warner responds, "We're helping, we're coming."
Right now! Here, get over here, Beddoes. We're helping, we're coming. Here, get down here and re-enter and clip it. We're helping, we're coming.
Something very odd had just happened, although the emergency respondent wasn't to realize it at the time. With the visibly new urgency, the rescuers turned the waterlogged car on its side and discovered that 25-year-old driver, Jennifer, was long dead. If the mother had died in the initial impact of the crash and the baby was unconscious, who was the voice they each swore they had heard coming from the car? One of the policemen, Tyler Beddoes, believes he knows the answer. The baby was saved by Heavenly Guardian, who had comforted her for 14 hours during that bleak, freezing night in an icy water so cold that 3 police officers and 4 firefighters, who were the rescuers, had to be transferred to the hospital and treated for hypothermia, and then called for help as her life hung in the balance. Balloon confronts grieving mother. This video captures a strange supernatural moment that a grieving mother is seemingly comforted by a white balloon at the wake of her son in the Philippines. The 7-year-old boy had died in September 2015. 2 videos have been released of the incident by the family. In the first video, we see the boy's white coffin covered in flowers and balloons. In the second video, we see one of the balloons make its way towards the grieving mother. Without any apparent intervention or manipulation, the balloon makes its way to the crying mother and makes physical contact with her. She grabs the balloon and seems calm. According to the family, the spirit of the little boy delivered balloons to his mother and siblings at the wake before passing on to the next world. Charlene D. Herrera was rescued from a submerged SUV. The water flooded the Pueblo street and carried the SUV down the road in as much as 10 feet of water. Bystanders swam out to rescue the woman. She was trapped inside the SUV and couldn't swim. All 4 windows were shut tight as it sank. The first to reach her was a doctor. The stick he had was no match for the safety glass, and then Charlene was gone. Almost a full minute went by before Howard Epsetz, a 43-year-old unemployed store manager, somehow managed to reach her through the front window and grasp her arm. Epsetz was able to pull her out of the water. But here's the odd part. When the car towed from the water, all 4 windows were still closed. It's still unclear how she managed to come out, as car doors can't be opened underwater because huge external pressure of water. The window also cannot be rolled down underwater because the pressure of the window glass against the frame is so high that the gear is practically immovable, and power windows also cannot overcome the pressure differential. Neither Charlene nor her rescuer has an explanation to the mysterious events that happened on that fateful day. Some believe it to be a divine intervention.
There was something there. I can't explain it, but something happened for her to be able to be alive today, for me able to pull her out. Something happened for that to happen.
There was something which cannot be explained. Dead Filipino toddler wakes up at funeral. A 3-year-old girl who was previously pronounced medically dead awoke at her funeral in the Philippines. The girl, whose name has not been released, apparently suffered through several days of high fever before she was brought to a local medical clinic, where a physician pronounced her dead. Then, at the funeral, the mourners spotted the girl move her head while they were inspecting the coffin, and she was alive. Holy man in India claims he didn't eat or drink for 70 years. A self-proclaimed yogi, 83-year-old Prasad Yani, is a follower of Hindu goddess Amba. He says that goddess provides him a liquid sustenance, which is fed through a hole in his palate, allowing him to live without food and water. Various observational studies of Yani have been conducted where he was monitored around the clock. He successfully passed all tests, showing that he can, in fact, not ingest food or water. Nor did he pass urine or bowel movements for a 15-day-long study conducted under strict observations by doctors.
We are all watching a miracle in the science or biology, so to say, because it's already 108 hours since Mataji's admission into this hospital, and he has not eaten anything, he has not drank a little drop of any kind of liquid, but more importantly, he has not passed a drop of urine or stool.
Tears of Our Lady of Akita. The Our Lady of Akita was documented crying human tears in over 101 occurrences over a span of 6 years in Japan. The tears were sampled and brought to Oxford University to verify that they were in fact human tears. This signified an apocalyptic message, is warning that the world needs to hold more confidence in God, else calamities will happen all over the world. Miraculous survival of mosques, earthquake, and tsunami. On December 26, 2004, the devastating earthquake measuring 9.1 on the Richter scale, which shook the Indian Ocean off the coast of North Sumatra, Indonesia. Most buildings had washed away by huge waves of tsunami. Everything washed away, powerful waves that can sweep out even hundreds and thousands of tons bulk vessel. But tsunami waves doesn't affect on at least 27 mosques. Moreover, the slightly glass of window wasn't cracked, and everyone who stayed inside the mosques survived.
If you did enjoy today's video, please drop a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.